Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live stream and the kickstart of the World Cancer Day 2023 campaign. I am Janine. I am campaign manager here at UICC. And I'm joined here today by Laura, my colleague.
Hello, Janine. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our World Cancer Day Facebook Live and Instagram live broadcast. We are going to explain you a little bit more. I think everybody's looking forward to hear from Janine what we have in the program. But I just want to say a warm welcome to everyone. It's very nice to be joining you here from Geneva again. So, Janine, tell us a little bit of what to expect.
So in the next couple of minutes, we're just going to talk about what the theme is for World Cancer Day 2023, Close the Care Gap. We're going to talk about what the activities are that we have planned for 2023, how you can get engaged, get you some ideas going. And then we also have a special guest later, CEO and founder of Know Your Lemons Foundation, Corrine Ellsworth-Beaumont from the United States. She's joining us from Salt Lake City, Utah today. But first, before we get there, I think it'd be great to do a small recap of what World Cancer Day 2022 was like.
And it was amazing. And it was really, really an excellent occasion. We had such a great motivation and supporters. And really, one year, like every year we say the same, but this wouldn't be possible without you, without our supporters and our members and our community. So first of all, thank you for that. Last year was incredible. So I can give you a little bit of a recap on how it went for 2022 World Cancer Day. We had almost 1,000 activities in about 105 countries. We were trending in Twitter for the third year in a row, which is quite impressive, if I may say it so myself. And we illuminated a record 319 landmarks in orange all over the world, including the beautiful Petra in Jordan, the Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro for the very first time, and the Westminster Palace in London. So I have to say, it is amazing, and these are just a few, but I have to give a special shout out, and I could even say it in Spanish, muchas gracias to our region of Latin America, that only they were able to light 180 landmarks across 10 countries. So muchas gracias.
Absolutely incredible.
Latin America, that was something remarkable.
Amazing. Really, it was my first World Cancer Day, and I have to say that I was really, really humbled and motivated and energized to see that the whole the whole cancer family comes together under this one banner that one time during the year. And I have to say, it just shows that it is a day of global action, of global awareness, a day that we can use to express our solidarity with those who have been touched with cancer in one way or another. And, it really got the feeling that we are in this together. It's really one family together.
Yeah, very much so. This is really what World Cancer Day is all about, bringing people together. I think that we all are waiting to hear what can we expect this year and what are we doing.
Yes, so absolutely. As you know, our 3-year campaign is all about addressing the inequities in cancer care, and it's called Close the Care Gap. So we really want to draw attention to the fact that the gaps in cancer care exist worldwide, and that we need to do something to address this. And so the last year, so World Cancer Day 2022, we wanted to raise awareness about this issue. We wanted people to understand, what are we talking about? What does it mean when we say inequity in cancer care? What is the situation like all over the world? So it was really just about understanding the issue. And now that we have this understanding, it's really time to get active. It's about mobilizing your friends, your community, your network to really do something. So 2023, sorry, I'm getting mixed up with the years, is all about action. It's about understanding, it's about engaging our community. And we already know that there is so much happening around the world to close the care gap as we speak. There are digital technologies, there's telemedicine, there are advances in mobile screening, and organizations and communities are getting together to raise funds, to organize transportation and accommodation for patients. So a lot of it is already happening. A lot of things are already happening to close the care gap, but unfortunately, many people are still left behind, and we need to do more.
Yeah, it's all about closing those gaps, and unfortunately,
Exactly.
there's still so much to do, and that's why we really need this campaign. So
Absolutely.
this is, as you said, the second year. And to recap what this year is about, it really is about celebrating this real world progress that you just mentioned, Janine, and promoting fairness and justice. I think at the end of the day, that's what this campaign is all about. But let us know what are some of the actions that perhaps our viewers
Yeah.
they can do.
Yeah, absolutely. So there are many things that you can do yourself on a personal, individual level to reduce your risk factors of having cancer, of course. So this will also help in the big picture to reduce the global cancer burden. But also, we need to help raise awareness about the inequities in cancer. We need to talk about it more. We need to look at around ourselves and not make any assumptions about anything. And we need to mobilize our local governments to really press them to address this issue. And what we need to build stronger alliances. We need to drive innovative new collaborations because, we need to just more of that. We need to really address this together. Mm-hmm. Where there is progress, there is hope. And we may be very strong alone, but we are unstoppable together.
Well, that is a sentence that makes me feel very motivated every time I hear it. But it's true. It really is what this campaign is all about. And I think that we know someone that will be really good at letting us know a little bit more about what to expect from the campaign. And that is our CEO, Dr. Corrine Adams, that is sending us a video message to explain why you should get involved in World Cancer Day, and a little bit about why he thinks it is an important day. So over to you, Kerry.
Hello, my name is Corrine Adams and I'm the CEO of the Union for International Cancer Control based here in Geneva, Switzerland. And it's my team which is behind World Cancer Day every year on February the 4th. The current theme, Close the Care Gap, has been running for a year and we're into the second year in 2023 when we will be trying to close the care gap around the world, addressing that really difficult challenge of inequities. Inequities, we know, drive a person's knowledge of cancer, their ability to be screened, their ability to get treatment and care and survive their cancer overall. So it's really important for us that we actually spread the word around the world that inequity is a driver of the failing in addressing cancer globally. I hope that you as an organisation or an individual will do something in 2023 to really make a difference. February the 4th is our day as a community to come together and start working together, but also pressing governments around the world to do something about inequities. There are many things that you can do reaching out to your community or working within your organisation to make a difference. But most importantly is to join the community around the world to raise the profile of cancer overall, but the inequities which drive the inability of some patients to get access to the medicines and treatment that they need. I do hope you'll look at the website uicc.org and also worldcancerday.org to see what's going on around the world. And you'll note that we've actually got a new thing going on February the 4th in 2023, the 5K challenge. So get on your bike, put your shoes on, your walking shoes, and do 5K and celebrate doing that and posting it on the website so we know what you're doing and share it with social media. Let's make sure that everyone knows that we personally can make a difference on that day. I look forward to World Cancer Day every year. It's humbling to see what happens around the world. Cancer organisations, companies, governments, academic institutions use that day to raise the profile of cancer. But we must remember, inequities is the big issue in our current theme, Close the Care Gap.
Thank you so much for that, Kerry. It really is all about equity, the conversations about equity, and this is a direction that UICC, World Cancer Day and UICC are taking in pretty much everything we do. It makes lots of sense because that exactly it is what we are focusing now. And we had just recently hosted the World Cancer Congress 2 weeks ago, which sounds like a very long time ago. It was just 2 weeks ago that we were convening here the World Cancer community. And it was equity in cancer care, one of the leading topics of the Congress. And a little bit before the Congress, we launched the ATOM initiative, which is the Access to Oncology Medicines Coalition. And the mission is to increase access to essential cancer medicines, which is another very important work that UICC is taking on in our work in equity.
I think it's so encouraging and motivating to see all the conversations around equity and health. So it's great that this is getting the attention that it deserves.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we can now bring our guest, Corrine from the Know Your Lemons Foundation. She's joining us live from the United States. So hello, Corrine.
Hi, Corrine.
Hi, Laura. So good to be here with you and talking about World Cancer Day today.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So yes, very nice to have you on board. And perhaps you want to tell us a little bit about the work of the foundation.
Yeah, so at the Know Your Lemons Foundation, our work is to improve early detection for breast cancer around the world. And we do that through a really creative approach to education that helps tackle health inequality by making it easy to understand the symptoms of breast cancer and why screening is important, and also help patients better advocate for themselves in the healthcare system.
Amazing. And what types of barriers to cancer care do you observe in your work, Corrine?
One of the big barriers is people being not comfortable with the topic of breasts or cancer. You know, breasts have a big stigma, a big taboo around them. Cancer can be a really scary topic. But what we do is we use lemons as a visual metaphor for breasts. So we show the 12 symptoms of breast cancer on these 12 lemons, and it makes it really easy to understand without having to look at a breast. And it's really friendly, so it's approachable. A lot of people say that the way that we communicate about breast health is the only way they're actually able to start these conversations in their communities. So it's really exciting to see this grow.
So it sounds already that enables this closing some gaps in some ways. But how would you say the foundation is actually actively working to close the care gap?
So we have 3 programs that we do. One is that we train volunteer educators through an online course where they learn how to teach breast health information in their communities. And then we give them tools and resources to go out into their communities and educate those people that need to know this information. The other thing that we have is our Know Your Lemons app, which is an app that's designed to be customized to each person. So there's a risk assessment. It helps people understand if they maybe have a higher risk for breast cancer, and gives them really clear steps of what they need to do to talk to their doctor to take the right actions for early detection. It also sends reminders to do self-exams, reminders to get mammograms if it's available where they live, and also what to do if they think they've noticed something. We know patients sometimes can be really scared if they notice a change in their breast. And we have these natural reactions to fight, flight, or freeze. And freeze is the most common thing that happens. So the app can help patients understand, okay, if I notice something, it's really good to have it investigated as soon as possible. And I don't need to be panicked. It's really smart for me to go and seek out information, because sometimes it turns out to be nothing. But if it is something, finding it early can really make all the difference in a cancer diagnosis, as we all know.
Yeah, for sure.
And just to reiterate, so this is a initiative that's taking place on a global level, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have trained over 500 volunteer educators in 57 countries, and our materials are in 32 languages. So we are really intent on making sure that we reach as many people as possible. So World Cancer Day is a really big event for us because it's such a good way to rally with the other community and help get the word out about not just breast cancer, but all cancers.
And this brings me to my last question. What exactly is your plan for World Cancer Day?
We are so excited for this February. What we are doing is working with all of our volunteer educators around the world, and we're setting a special challenge that everybody teaches as many people as possible around February 4th. We're going to be mapping out everyone's reports live on a map at knowyourlemons.org, where you'll be able to see little dots popping up around the world where classes are taking place and people are being educated about breast health and early detection and what they can do to improve their communities for breast cancer.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that. And make sure to add your activity to our World Cancer Day map of activities, Corrine, so we know what's happening in your area.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Well, thank you so much, Corrine. It was lovely having you sharing this moment with us and this launch of the World Cancer Day 2023. So thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Corrine. It's always so great to hear from our members and really relating to what the campaign is about. I always have this feeling that it's because of them that this whole movement comes to life.
Absolutely. Without our members, World Cancer Day wouldn't be a global awareness day. We wouldn't have made it to this level of impact that we have today.
Absolutely. So thank you to Corrine. Thank you to all our membership community. Like really, it makes it means a lot to us that you embrace and engage with the campaign every year as you do. So thank you.
Laura, do you think we should talk about what activities we have planned for World Cancer Day 2023?
Let's do that. Yes.
All right. So I think I'm something.
Yes, I think we can start by covering what's on the website.
Right, that's where we were.
Great source of all that World Cancer Day.
Yes, I should know this. So the hub for everything related to World Cancer Day is the website www.worldcancerday.org. This is where you can find all information about the campaign specifically, but also about cancer in general. This is where you can find all the activities as well that we have planned. And this is where you can get inspiration as well for your own activities.
Yes, absolutely. And perhaps we can look a little bit on how our viewers can get involved this year, particularly.
I am really excited about this new challenge, World Cancer Day 5K challenge that Carrie mentioned briefly in the video. So I would love to talk a little bit more about that, if that's okay with you, Laura.
I think that sounds very exciting. So please, by all means, let us know.
All right. So we're inviting all our supporters, so all of you, to close a loop either of 5 kilometers, either by running, by cycling, by riding a bike, by swimming, by golfing, whatever, choose your activity. And why are we doing this? We're doing this because we want to make some noise and draw attention to the fact that we do need to close the care gap. We want to get people everywhere to get active and to mimic the closing of the gap in cancer care. So we want to do that with this challenge.
Well, that sounds already so interesting, but how exactly does it work?
So it's super easy. You just have to decide on your activity, get moving, put on your workout clothes, and grab your gear. Record your activity on your favorite fitness tracker. It could be either Strava, Runtastic, Map My Ride, whatever. You can also use one of your armbands if that's something that you're using. So really anything goes. Just make sure you record your activity. And then make a screenshot of that and post it on your favorite social media channel. And make sure that you tag us by tagging World Cancer Day and Close the Care Gap. And then nominate 5 of your friends to be part of that challenge so that we can make it really global and really spread the challenge everywhere. And at the end, donate €5 so that we can all fight cancer.
That sounds amazing. So the way I see it is walk 5, nominate 5, and donate 5.
That's exactly it.
Catchy 5K challenge. I love it.
That's exactly it. And also to help you to really be identified with that specific campaign, we will have amazing stickers available to you a bit later.
That's amazing. And our supporters, they can do this whenever, or is there a registration process that they have to go through?
Those are some great questions, Laura. So we are starting this challenge a bit later. We're starting this in January, so a bit closer to World Cancer Day. We're also working together with ambassadors who will help us drive this message and this challenge to make it truly global and to reach a large number of our audience. But of course, some of you might be super eager to do this already now or tomorrow. So please, there's nothing that keeps you from doing that right now. What's important for us is that our members see this challenge as a blueprint for their own activity. So use this as an example, get in touch with your own influencers and make this truly a global challenge. And no, to answer your last question, there is nowhere for you to register. It's just really as simple as doing this activity, doing your 5K loop, just track it on your activity tracker and post it on your favorite social media channel. That's as easy as it is. No need to register.
It does sound very easy, and I can't wait to see all these activities coming to life.
Yeah, I'm excited too. But Laura, I think everyone here wants to know, are you going to accept the challenge?
Oh, of course, I challenge accepted. Of course, I'm in, Janine, you know me. I am a very keen walker, so I think I will take that. I know that Carrie said something about a moped. I am more of a walker. So I'm going to walk my 5K and I'm going to nominate you possibly Carrie too, to see that come to life, and potentially some of our board members. So watch out.
Amazing. I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to want to see that.
You can do that. And tell us what our supporters can other things that they can count on.
Of course. So there are other things you can do if you want to get involved in the campaign. So if you want to learn more about cancer care and inequities in a super easy way, I recommend that you subscribe to the 21-day challenge, Close the Care Gap. Or you can also do the updated quiz on equity on our website, worldcancerday.org.
Both are really easy and friendly ways to kind of learn about this somewhat complex issue that is equity, actually.
And then we would also love to have your help in illuminating the world in orange on World Cancer Day. So if you're interested in organizing the illumination of a landmark near you, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us at hello@worldcancerday.org. We have supporting materials that you can use to get in touch with your city officials so that you can ask them to illuminate that landmark. I would love to see World Cancer Day the world be painted in orange or navy blue on that day to really mark that day as a special occasion for everyone.
It will be amazing. I think seeing the world in orange is our dream every World Cancer Day.
Yes, and
so we get a step closer every year. So let's make that last year and get even more.
And once you know what you're planning, please don't forget to put your activity on the map of activities so that we know what you're doing and so that your activity serves as an inspiration for others. Very important.
We always love to see the map of activities lighting up with all the activities, all the actions, all the activations. So we really look forward to that. What else can our members or supporters do on social media, perhaps?
Yes, so we're also I'm really excited about this other feature. We have AR filters that will be made available to you on our Instagram account very soon. So please use these. And as always, we have an updated custom poster tool that you can use. We tried it earlier today, and we have a really nice version right here for you to show. I hope it's really easy to use, so please take a look. You can use and customize it in your own way with your own logo.
It is. Look at that. It's really nice. It's a very, very user-friendly, and look at these beautiful colors. It's really, the pictures are really meaningful. I think it's really...
I'm glad you like it, Laura.
Well, I obviously love it, so what can I say? Is there anything else for members, for instance, the materials and those toolkits that every year they get very excited about?
So as you've already mentioned, we have these beautiful new posters that you can use in all the different languages. We also have the how-to guides, how to organize an event, how to fundraise, how to do social media, how to engage with the press. We get a lot of questions around that as well. There's also a toolkit that outlines all the activities that how you really get action, how you can really engage with the campaign, gives you some inspiration as well. We have social media banners, social media statistics, cards. So just have a look on the materials webpage and find what you can do with that. And also don't forget that we have the logo. So if you want to do branded merchandise, please go ahead, like this beautiful cup here.
Yes, I definitely recommend that. It's really nice. The orange looks lovely. But a question that I'm sure lots of our supporters have. All these materials that we just saw, are they available just in English?
No, of course not. We know this is a global campaign and we know that this needs to be translated in many different languages. So we're offering all this material in English, Spanish, Brazilian Portuguese, French, Russian, Arabic, Chinese, and German.
Dankeschön. That sounds amazing.
Gern geschehen.
We for sure will make a lot of people very happy about this. We always get that question. And I think perhaps now is a good time to see if we have any comments or questions from our community, from our Facebook Live. We can always welcome some questions, but I have a question already in my head that I need to ask. What happened with the World Cancer Day video?
Of course, there's going to be a new campaign video for World Cancer Day 2023, but we're going to keep it a bit longer under wraps. We want to have a bit of a nugget of surprise a bit closer to World Cancer Day. So please stay tuned. It will come and it'll be a good surprise, I hope.
That's excellent. And I have another question. I know that lots of our members, they join and watch these Facebook Lives or other, but they are always kind of looking for a little bit more of detailed information. Is that happening in November at some point?
Yes, of course. So we are organizing member and partner calls in November. These are calls that just help you engage with us directly and to get, all your answers to all your questions, hopefully. And we're hosting 3 sets of these. So on the 15th of November, there will be one in English, on the 16th, one in Spanish, and on the 23rd of November, one in French. But don't worry, all of that will be communicated to you in a newsletter that you will receive very soon. And also, of course, with links to register to these calls.
Amazing. Yeah, I think that's something that we can communicate also as a follow-up. And unfortunately, I think that we don't have more time for today's launch. I think that
we have run out.
We run out of time. I think we gave a lot of information,
Yes.
and obviously there is always the website that has all the information, and you have your hello@worldcancerday.org.
Absolutely. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the comms team who's behind making all this happen. So a quick shout out to Charles, Vicky, and Alex. They are behind the scenes helping us put this on stage. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And also a thanks to all our members again, and to our partners who help us, put this really on its legs the way it is. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And have a nice evening, afternoon, or morning.
See you on World Cancer Day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.